Musk and his little cult of unelected crypto bros are ignoring the process!
I mean, he's got a point. There are rules for this stuff. You can't just dismantle government agencies overnight.
Like the rules they ignored to expand the government? Ugh.
Where were these defenders of process when agencies were created out of thin air, often by executive order? Where was all this love for proper process when the IRS set up its own SWAT team? Where are they whenever agencies with a blank check and vague guidelines from the legislator run roughshod over civil and property rights?
Seems like the government pushing social media companies to censor speech might be against the rules, but here we are.
Is it not a crisis when politicians get rich trading stocks of the companies they regulate? What about when they engage in explicit racial and gender discrimination? And when Congress abandoned normal budgeting and just decided every year to keep spending trillions on autopilot using giant omnibus bills that no one has any time to read, all without real scrutiny or oversight? Is that a problem? That's different! Those are necessary expansions of government to provide essential services!
Right, so when unelected bureaucrats stretch or break the Constitution to write their own rules and enforce them without due process, it's fine. But when someone tries to eliminate those agencies...
Yep, that's the way it's worked for decades. The rules change whenever the people in charge need them to. But apparently that only works one way. Defunding agencies is authoritarian!
What?
Congress has been asked to cut spending, take the national debt seriously, balance the budget, and pass clear laws instead of letting executive agencies just make them up. And they just won't do it. The entire system is designed to maximize spending and minimize accountability. When Congress passes off its rulemaking duties to unelected bureaucrats and the executive branch agencies, politicians not only get to claim ignorance whenever the agencies do something the public hates, they also get to use those agencies as a cover for funneling billions of taxpayer dollars into slush funds that overwhelmingly benefit their friends and political allies.
Isn't Congress supposed to be keeping these agencies in check?
Of course, but that's not what actually happens.
I guess that's why they're really mad about the audit.
But we need stability!
Everyone really should follow the rules.
But if the rules are only enforced one way, they're not really rules. They're just excuses.
Welcome to the game, kid. If you enjoyed that video, please like, share, subscribe, and head on over to fee.org for more educational content.